Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This is funny too. People are spending a lot of time talking about Donald Trump's next term and strategizing about what's going to happen in the next couple of years. And it's amazing. The Constitution says that Donald Trump is not the president of the United States, following the rules and regulations of the Constitution. Now, I don't know why you, the American people, have put the Constitution aside. You, the American people, put the Constitution aside, and you have made Donald Trump president of the United States. And whether you like it or not, he is already a king. All the other stuff you're doing is just stuff you're doing. You are allowing him every day to be a king. The Constitution says if you follow the rules, if you follow the regulations, you will have no king. Donald Trump is all outside of the rules, all outside of the regulations. And you watch him do it every day. You got a king. You didn't know it, did you? You slipped right through your fingers and you didn't even know it was happening. That's what happens when you're fake. Now, what am I talking about fake? I'm talking about the fake world. Hate, racism, and bigotry. Fake. That stuff ain't real. It separates you. And it puts somebody on the top and it puts somebody at the bottom. But you know how it's done? By you, the people. It cannot happen without you, the people. You heard about what happened in Ukraine. Well, I heard someplace, I believe, I don't know, Donald Trump was talking. He and Putin were supposed to be getting together someplace. I don't know how Zelensky got into it, but I heard he ended up with the Turkey, someplace. He ended up there, and Trump and those other guys didn't even show up. Ladies and gentlemen, what Putin and Trump and those guys are doing is evil. But they are just the people up front. They are the ones that's carrying, and they're the heads. So I don't know how to say it so you'll know what I'm talking about. But they're the heads. They're the one you see. They're the ones that's supposed to be representing the power. You know what? You heard what I said? Representing the power. What is the power that's doing all of this ugliness? You. You, the people. You won't stop it. You won't stop it. A lot of people think, if this thing is on, that Trump is going to start enough stuff in America. Or they're hoping that, like in the Civil War, when you had the North against the South, and you had people against their own people. Well, it's a little bit different now. I think maybe mostly similar, but some difference, I would imagine. You got all of these people, and you got all of these guys in the military. And Trump believes that he can start some stuff and want to call the military in to come in and stop it. That these military guys, these United States citizens, these people who the United States citizens have been giving them a check every month or every 2 weeks, however often, so that they can survive as they have taken an oath to protect this nation according to the rules and regulations that have been set up. And the president would be able, under some circumstance, to call these guys out, and these guys would take an order and shoot their own people? Huh? The truth of the matter is, there have been many instances where this occurred, and they would shoot their own people. There have been instances where this occurred, and they would not shoot their own people. But why challenge and go through? Oh man, I want to say why challenge and go through this stuff when you can try God's way? You don't know God's way, and you don't want to know God's way. But if you do, check out. I say check out some of my videos, because what I tell you on these videos is that I can't help you with God. Only you and God. That's why we so screwed up right now. Everybody wants somebody to tell them about God. He's a good man. He's a good example. Let's follow him. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, we got these mega churches looking at him because the way he combs his hair, the way he wears his hair, the way he smiles. Black people, let me say this to you if you're listening. We're going to need white people. That all of us got to work together to make this a beautiful world. But we as black people are really going to have to stand up and do our job first. We're going to do extra, like we've always done. We've always had to do extra. And we're going to have to do extra now. Because white people don't really understand peace. They don't really understand freedom. They don't really, that's why they're ready to go to war anytime. They don't know how simple and how wonderful and how joyous life is without that other stuff. They don't know that. They didn't have the gift that we had. We had God. We had the Spirit of God to teach us. That God taught our relatives, taught our parents, taught all of our, and they passed it on down to us. Now not all of us got it, but most of us got it. It didn't happen that way for white people. White people came up another way. Look at them. All you gotta do is look and see what they did. They didn't come up with love and understanding and compassion. Somebody might want to argue with me. You don't have to argue. Just look around. Right now, look what's going on in USA. You got white people sitting and walking around and doing stuff, saying that they're trying to get some order. They're talking against Republicans and stuff like this, trying to separate themselves and talk. But at the end of the day, if we the black people don't change this thing, or we make sure that it don't continue, it will continue. If white people don't, it will continue. So it's about us. You better remember that. All right. Talk to you later.